Hey guys, it's me again, Anna. I just want to jump on here and apologize first for telling you I'm going to post more and then not doing it. Life is just crazy, you know? So, yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I went to the back doctors again and they did a CT scan of my neck and another x-ray of my back, and they said nothing is wrong. So I just have chronic pain, I guess. I went in mainly because I was having a really sharp pain in the middle of my back and it felt like a pin was loose or something was wrong. Like it hurt really bad. So I went in and all that good stuff, and they emailed me and they were like, oh, everything's fine. Here's some nortriptyline, which is an antidepressant nerve medication, which I've been on before. And I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll try it again. It's been helping like a tiny bit, but I just keep struggling with that chronic pain. So yeah, that's kind of like what I wanted to make this video about today. I just wanted to touch on how chronic pain has changed my life over the past, what has it been, almost 5 years? So yeah, here we go. So before I even had spinal fusion surgery, I got hit by a drunk driver and I got rear-ended by him. He was going 90 when he hit me and totaled my car and all of that. So I had a pretty bad concussion from that accident, meaning I had a lot of anxiety and anger and weird stuff that I was going through. And that lingers today, like the anxiety part. But living with chronic pain heightens that anxiety so much more. But it's been like a real struggle with anxiety. I have my ups and downs, but I'm mainly always anxious. And I try my best to not take any meds for it because all of the anxiety meds are pretty addictive and all of that stuff. So I try to stick to more natural approaches, drinking less caffeine, which I've noticed a lot of coffee actually makes me even more anxious, which it never used to, so that's new. So I've been drinking decaf a lot, and taking supplements, herbs, all that good stuff. Chronic pain has also changed my life in the fact that you really can't take things in life too seriously. I know it's cliche, but life is really too short. And if you think about the grand scheme of things, like you're literally an ant on a floating ball in space. Like I just try to think of that like daily, you know? I try to feel like this too shall pass, like I'm made for something greater than this. If I mess up, so what? You know, stuff like that. So it's kind of given me I feel more aware. And I know that sounds super cliche, but it's true. Like, I don't know how to explain it. So another way chronic pain has changed my life, I took things for granted, you know, like things I can't do now, like running. I always hated running, but now that I can't do it, I'm like, well, I want to run. I even dream about it. Like I dream about like running to grab something even, or like, oh, I forgot my keys, let me go get them, running, you know? Can't do that. Another thing is being able to turn all the way around to look behind you in the car. I definitely rely heavily on my mirrors now. If someone's behind me and they're like, Annie, look, and I turn around and I'm like, I have to turn my entire body. And people are like, they don't understand because they don't have a fused spine. So let's talk about sleeping. I used to be such a heavy sleeper and I could fall asleep with nothing and I would be fine, just fall right asleep just from being tired. No, now it literally takes melatonin, Benadryl, sometimes some other stuff if it's a bad night and I can't sleep, but I literally can't just fall asleep. I think it's because of my anxiety and like constant thoughts, as well as my back pain, you know, because I don't know about you guys, but when I lay down, my back hurts really bad. It's like the change of the position you're in anything, like standing, sitting, laying down hurts really bad. So like when I go to lay down, I'm like, oh my God, this hurts. And I roll around for a little bit and I get anxious and all that good stuff. So Benadryl and melatonin are my best friend. Sometimes I have to count to fall asleep, and I learned that in an anxiety class, and it does work pretty well unless you have a lot on your mind, and then it doesn't work. So I noticed another thing that happened when I had back surgery, well, after I had back surgery, my circle got smaller. I'm sure that's because I isolated myself and stuff like that. I couldn't go out and be a 20-something-year-old, you know, because someone could bump into me and hurt me. But yeah, my circle definitely got smaller, and it's not such a bad thing, really, because all the people I need in my life are here, and all the people that weren't necessarily my friends left. So there might be a part 2 to this video because I keep thinking of stuff. Chronic pain has just changed my life so drastically, and I know it's going to continue changing my life. But I don't know. Another thing that I really noticed with chronic pain is my weight. To get to my surgery weight, I lost a lot of weight, and then I gained a little bit back, but then I lost a whole bunch again, and then I gained a lot, and it's been hard for me to lose it ever since. And I think that's because of the anxiety and stress and just the mind and body connection. But it's really frustrating. And I'm in the gym now, I'm doing my best, but I have limitations. You know, I can't do crazy cardio like running or jumping or anything like that. So I do have limitations. So I don't know if this happens to anybody else with chronic pain, but my hair falls out a lot, and then it'll regrow, and then it falls out, and then it regrows. It's like a cycle. It's really weird. And I've talked to my doctor about it before, and she said that happens with stressful times in your life, especially with someone who struggles with chronic fatigue and chronic pain. But yeah, it's regrowing right now. Like I have all these little tiny pieces here and like up here. It's really annoying though, because I have very healthy hair, and yet it keeps falling out and nothing helps it. And it's just something I have to deal with. So one thing I do have to say about chronic pain that's a little bit positive is that it made me grow up. Like before back surgery, I was kind of reckless and didn't give a shit and all that good stuff. But now it's like I have a good head on my shoulders, and I know what's good for me, and I do what's good for me, you know, and I feel like I take better care of myself now. And it's made me think about things in a bigger picture. Now I think of how capable I am and how I can get through anything, because I went through a really big back surgery and I lived, and I'm here to tell it, and I'm here to help other people, and I just got to think about it that way. I'm hoping my chronic pain gets better, but with age, you never know with the body, you know. My bones are going to start getting older. I already have arthritis and I'm 26. So it could get worse, you know. So I just got to cherish this present moment and go from there. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. I know my videos are kind of ranty, boring, but I'm working on that. I'm hoping the next video is better. I want to talk about exercising and certain exercises I do in case you guys need some help. So yeah, as always, I'm always here for you. Link down below are my Instagram and other pages I follow to give you some resources and all that good stuff. So yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully I'll have a new video soon. I'm not gonna promise anything, but thanks again. Bye.